Hello everyone, and welcome back to WolfQuest, where we are here for an exciting new series. So the public beta for the injury update that we've all been anticipating and very curious about has finally dropped, and we're going to be jumping in to check it out. As is tradition, we're going to be doing that with a member of the Wayfinders pack, so we are here with Autumn, who is the daughter of Aden and Raven, and she's going to be setting out into what is a bit of a more harsh and hostile world than before. So as a new arrival here in the Lamar Valley of Yellowstone, you must learn how to hunt the prey animals here, mostly elk, but also mule deer and moose. You'll have to become a good hunter before you can persuade another wolf to become your mate, and that's going to be a little bit more of a challenge than usual. So we take a look at Autumn here, you'll see first of all that the interface has changed slightly. So we have a health bar, we have a food bar, which is red because we're going to need to do something about that. We can see her stats, of course. +1 to strength and stamina, but -1 to speed and health. No perks here, and no injuries at the moment. That could change in the future, and we'll see. I'd be very surprised if it doesn't, because injuries are part of a wolf's life now, and we can expect to pick up a few of them along the way. We also have the bio here, but it doesn't say that much. It's just little info about, of course, her parents are Aden and Raven of the infamous Wayfinders pack. You can also see her coat has a name now. It's called Beige, and its genetics are gray, or the 2 lowercase k's there. So there's just a little bit of fun extra info about her now, and I love that. I love that. I love that they added those little changes, and I think the interface turned out really well too. Now, the first thing we're going to need to do here is actually track down elk herd as per the usual, and we're going to try to get our hunts done as quickly as we can here. Now, Autumn is kind of high-heavy. My cat's saying hello as well. Autumn is trying to figure out the safest way to go about this. She's a bit of an adventurer, a bit of a wanderer, but she's also trying to figure out the safest prey to hunt, realizing that the world is getting more dangerous. She's wanting to find out how she can best protect her pack in the next generation, the pups that we'll hopefully be having at some point here. So to do that, with the exception of this initial quest here, and we're going straight into Wapiti territory, I'm sure this will be fine. With the exception of this initial quest, if we take an injury hunting or fighting something, we're going to do what we can to avoid doing that again. Now, it might loop back around if we get a lot of injuries, if we have something that ends up, like if a lot of different things end up harming us, then we may end up looping back around and starting over with elk or whatever. But if we're hunting an elk and we take an injury with the elk, we're going to look for a new prey source. The one exception to this is hares. I'm not going to lock us into hunting only hares, but we're going to kind of loop through the different prey sources if something starts to hurt us to try and see what's the most likely to injure us, which the least likely. What Autumn's trying to figure out is what's going to be the safest prey to teach her pups to hunt. And likewise with the predators, if we start getting attacked a lot in one particular area, then we may move dens. We may do something to get away from them if we're dealing with stranger wolves, or if we think there's a bear or cougar lurking in the area. We've got kind of a little bit of an interesting twist to the tale there. But first things first, we're gonna have to worry about getting jumped by stranger wolves. This is generally a bad idea. Normally I wouldn't be doing this. But I think Autumn is intrepid enough to try and sneak a hunt, even if it leads her this far into stranger wolf territory. We just might have to book it if they start poking around and causing problems. Alright, we've got elk here. We'll have to see if we can get them to run. Hopefully they run out of the territory. Oh, are you on the run? One of them's starting to take off. Oh, they're starting to get spooked. Sometimes they'll break away from the herd like that. Now, it is going to become more and more important to make sure that we are actually hunting something that's a little bit weaker, because of course now there's even more risk beyond, oh great, they're going to run deeper into the territory. Now of course there's even more risk beyond just taking a lot of damage. Something could get us injured, so just by principle, the shorter the hunt, the safer it's going to be. So if we can find an elk that's not going to do a bunch of damage because we can take it down rather quickly, then that's going to be for the better. And I can already hear the Wapiti wolves howling, so this hunt may get cut a little bit short here if we're not careful. But let's see if we can, let's see. Oh, goodness. They're running very close together. Oh, no, they're on a hill. I don't like it when they're on the hills like this. Are you already turned around? If I attack you, are you already? Nope, you're really not. Thought maybe we had one that was going to be super low right from the start, but apparently not. Not so much. Oh, are they? Goodness. Oh, goodness. I'm trying not to get trample damaged. All right, that's the one we bit. Is this like the whole world border right here? It might be. No, maybe it's not. Maybe they just turned around. Oh my goodness, they've just completely split up. Yeah, we kind of startled this herd, but I do see another... Oh, that's just elk hunting music. Every time the music changes, I get antsy. But there is... Okay, we need to be mindful of our stamina, too. I'm going to see if I can get a bite here. These guys are really running. Alright, this one's not bad. This one's not bad. We're going to try and hunt that one, I think. Oh, I should have stayed attacking, but I was worried about the stamina and I didn't know where the mother was. We really need to keep track of the mother in this, because if we don't, she could show up out of nowhere and attack us, and that would not be great. It's not what we're looking for here. It's really not. Okay, let's see. Whoop. We've got some damage there. I'm just gonna keep wearing these guys down. My hunting style is already fairly conservative until I get frustrated, until I get tired of it going slowly. But we're gonna try to do the more conservative hunting for as long as we can here. There's a funny little Easter egg up here, or maybe not Easter egg, maybe a little location. We're up on the summit here. There's actually a little stack of antlers, and we're like way over here. Like, I've only been over here 2 or 3 times, I think, in most of my playing WolfQuest. We are very far away from where we usually are. Another reason that I don't like being up here, because as cool as that is, we're at risk of getting jumped by strange wolves. But we've almost got this elk calf down. A few more bites should do it. We just need to make sure we get in there before the mother has the chance to attack us. Oh, she's turning around. I think we can do this. No, we're not going to be able to do this. Nope, we're going to get kicked if we don't get out of her way. All right. Whoop. She's turning. If we can get 1 or 2 more bites. Oh, no. Ouch. All right, that was a little bit reckless. Not too bad. We are on challenging at the moment, by the way. Oh, can we get a bite? No. All right, get it. There we go. And it's down. Okay. I'm not going to mark this. I'm not going to howl. I'm going to get my fill, and I'm going to run away because I don't want stranger wolves to hear me howling and come after me. Well, there's another whole elk herd over here. I noticed there were bull elk, but there's an actual herd here too. We're full on food, and we probably should rest that off. The food, generally you want to hunt when you're about 50%, in case anybody didn't know that. It's better to hunt when you're around 50%. Oh, there's a mule deer too, because that's when your stamina is going to be at its peak. Any lower than that, and it's going to start to decline because you're too hungry. Any higher than that, and you're too full, and your stamina is going to decline that way too. So you can see our stamina bar is a little lower than it would have been. So that's the ideal time to hunt. And we're going to want to take full advantage of that to make sure that we are actually resting in between our meals. Okay, we are out of Wapiti territory too. I'm going to try to get more to the center of the no man's land because we're both trying to see the injuries and trying to avoid them. Like, we'll run into one eventually, I guarantee that much. But it's not something we want to particularly seek out either. We're just kind of biding our time a little bit until it happens. But so far, at least, the elk calves have seemed fairly safe. Alright, it is once again morning. Night has come and gone. We're a little bit hungry again. We're not completely. We're still a little bit... Oh, good, but the elk herd now, we can smell them in this direction. This is kind of the ideal wind direction here, because we've got a little bit of space before we get right into one of the territories. Oh, that's mule deer. We can hunt the mule deer, and kind of the way that I'm going to be ruling the time before... So we're kind of going to be tracking the time, or rather going to be tracking the number of hunts. We've done 1 elk hunt successfully so far, and if we do get to the point where all of our prey at some point in the future gets ruled out because we've taken injuries from all of them, then we're going to end up looping back around whichever prey we had the the highest number of hunts before taking an injury. So if we get injured after hunting 2 mule deer and injured after hunting 3 elk, we'll go back to elk first. And we'll just kind of keep track of that and those numbers until if we end up looping around. We'll see. It's going to depend on how lucky or unlucky we get and how carefully we play our hunts here. Oh, there's a bear somewhere too. Oh goodness. Now that's a good way to get an injury. Oh. Hello? Hello? I think they're up there. I do smell baby bear scent too, so we don't want to get between the mama and her cubs. But that's kind of how we're going to be ruling this. We're also going to be ruling it where if we get an injury here on Amethyst Mountain, we have to resolve it. Or if our potential mate gets an injury. Oh, we're back in Wapiti territory. How did that happen? Yeah, but if we or our potential mate get an injury before leaving Amethyst Mountain, we have to resolve it before we can go to Slough Creek. We're not going to cop out by changing maps. We're going to sit and deal with it, come what may. We do have permadeath on, so that is something we have to be aware of, especially if we have a potential mate who starts taking injuries. Oh, there's the elk herd. I see them in the distance. They're actually running this way. No, they're just trotting a little bit. But we are in Wapiti territory again. I was hoping we'd get a hunt that wasn't, and unfortunately the elk have veered right back into it. Let's see if we can get another calf. I think that's going to be our safest bet. We just have to watch out for the mom while we're doing this. Oh, there's another elk herd. Oh my goodness. So many elk. Okay, that one's not worth going after. That one might be. We're gonna just test the herd. Oh, this one's worth it, I think. I'm not gonna check if there's a lower one. We're just gonna go after this. Oh, that's where the mom is. I was like, where is she? But yeah, that would explain it. She's hanging around. All right, we gotta be careful. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Ouch. Yep, we got stomped there before we could get out of the way. I thought we'd have a little bit more time to dodge, but nope. And we do have to be careful. We do have to be quick because we are in Stranger Wolf territory. Oh, no, she's here. Oh, goodness. Oh, I think we dodged. I think we dodged there. All right, we're good. Just a little bit more. But once again, we're going to have to dine and dash. We're not really going to be able to... Oh, I think we can get her down. I think we can get it down, though, this time. There we go. We're not really going to be able to howl to mark this because otherwise we're going to probably alert the stranger wolves. Oh yeah, we're 1 hex away from the home hex. We don't want to be doing that. But that should complete our hunting quest. Yes, we have. And that's 2 safe elk hunts. So now we have to find a mate. And that's going to make the... Oh, we're full. Okay, that's going to make the courtship a little bit interesting. Because, yeah, a lot of the time the courtship involves a lot of hunting. And often we tend to have it involve hunting bigger prey so that we can see how we work together. And I'm going to hold to that. I am going to hold to that. We're just going through all kinds of Stranger Wolf territory today. But yeah, we're still going to do some of those bigger hunts because we do need to make sure that we work together well with our mate for them. But that could introduce an additional little element of risk. That's Coyote. Well, I was going to say, we're just about out of Stranger Wolf territory here, so we probably can start howling. But I hear someone else howling, although I don't know that we're necessarily going to want to go investigate, although... I suppose you can find stranger wolves that you can court. It's just not a guarantee. You're often more likely to find a fight. Oh, but there are very close dispersal howls. Hello? Who's over here? That's a really close howl. You can see how bright it is on the compass there. Who's over here? I can't scent anything. Oh, back in Wapiti. And we found a rusty bowl. Okay, then. Well, that's kind of curious. All right, then. I kind of lost... Oh, nope, I haven't. Dispersal scent. Hayden dispersals. I bet they might be the ones who howled, actually. Yeah, because they went kind of back this way. Well, let's try to track them down here and see. See if you can find these guys. Hello? Who are you? Who are you? Oh, they're right around here. Yep, here we are. Alright, where are they? 53 and 52. Oh, look at these guys. Ooh, they have some pretty coats as well. I don't know. Okay, I see 3 years old and 2-star diversity. Okay, so not the best. Of course, Autumn here has a gray coat. Not the best diversity. Very pretty. Look at the eyes on this guy though. They're very, very bright golden. Oh, he's got that classic black coat. And that one has, I think, bolts. I think bolts is the coat. I think these are the ones who were howling. I'm not too sure if how interested Autumn is at the moment. There's more this way, actually. We generally do try to look at the diversity stars a little bit, so let's see who's over here, because there's apparently, well, that's Hayden sent. Apparently there's somebody else over this way, though. We're just gonna kind of investigate. I think Autumn's a pretty inquisitive wolf, and this is a very big decision to make, of course. So, yeah, she's definitely a very curious wolf, and I think she's gonna poke around a little bit, just see who's out here. Oh, we're getting closer to some of them up here. I think there's some of that's overlap, but some of it is that we're definitely closer to these guys up here than to anyone else. I think Autumn just is curious. She wants to know who's around. She wants to make sure she's making a good choice. Did some of them? No, that's just the howls off to that side. But yeah, she wants to make sure she's, oh, dispersal wolves. She wants to make sure she's making a good choice. Okay, we've got Rosebud. Are these all Rosebud? Who are you? Oh. Yeah, this is Rosebud as well. 31, 28. They're a little bit older. All of these guys are a little bit older, actually. They're at least a year, if not two, older than Autumn herself is. Interesting. They are 3 stars. They're very pretty wolves. I can't tell what coats all of them have here. I think that might actually be the same coat that Autumn has. He's pretty interested, actually. He has a radio collar. Interesting. Okay, I don't know how many... Oh, I think that's just from them running around. And I do smell... What scent is up here? Is this Hayden again? I think this is... Yep, this is Hayden. Oh, they're possibly coming over here to pick a fight. I'm realizing. Oh, and he got scared. I'm kind of liking this guy a little bit. Possibly. Oh, these guys might have some of the NPC codes, I think. Some of the black ones. Is that the same one that Puma has? I think that's the same one that Puma had. And the other one, I think, is the... Like, I think that is an NPC code. We've seen it pop up a few times. Kind of vibing with this guy, though. He is a year older, but, yeah, I think... Oh, he's got... Oh, we've convinced him to get to know us better here. He's got a scar I just noticed by his eye. He has one of the scar coats. So I think this is the same, like it's a different version of the same coat that Autumn has, I believe. Yeah, look at him there. Oh. Oh, he really is. They're getting along quite well. Okay, you're convincing me. You're convincing me. Oh, we're moving too fast here. Yeah, I think I'm convinced. These guys are most likely both gray coats, so we won't have any black coats, black-coated pups in their litter, which the reason that matters, the reason that can be the reason this could be disadvantage is that black coat, gray coat combinations are a little bit more resistant to illness. But 3-star diversity is still not bad, and I do sense that these guys are getting along pretty well. He seemed very interested right off the bat, and even more so now. I wonder if he's social then. He is running circles around them, too. Look at him just sprinting. Oh my goodness, look at him go. Aww. Let's go ahead. Oh, I guess we've just emoted. Yeah, I think we'll start out with this guy. You guys can give your thoughts on what you think of him as well. If you think that that he's a good option or not, you can let us know, or let me know what you think of him. And if we should stick with him, we'll be doing, of course, the courtship as well. I'm worried those Hayden wolves are just gonna run in and start causing trouble here, as often the other wolves will. But we'll see. We'll see. I think this might be enough to convince him, too. Yeah, I think it... Oh, maybe just a little bit more. Oh, who's coming up over here? Hello? Hello? Who's that? Who's this in the distance? They look like they're about to pick a fight. Hello? Who are you? Who are you? Oh, we made an impression on this guy. Okay, so we started courtship. Who are these guys? Oh, Cinnabar wolves. Oh, they were barely oh, goodness. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. Okay, this is... What in the heck what is happening? They came up right at the last second here. Oh, gosh. No, no, no. Get off. Oh, I didn't really want to be in a fight. These guys have decided that they're not happy with what just happened, though. My gosh. Okay, they're also not- Get off of him! Oh, this is dangerous. No, 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 get off. Get off. Get off. Leave. Be gone. Get out. Get out. Oh, get off. These guys are, a little bit jealous, methinks. Okay, there they go. I don't think anybody took an injury from that. That was a little bit close. That was a little bit close. Holy cow. Alright, well... What a way to start the courtship, but unfortunately I do think this is also where we're gonna have to end the episode. So we'll have to see what happens next time with Autumn and the Rosebud male here. You have to tell me what you think of him. He's got a heck of a scar across his eye. He's maybe well acquainted with the injuries already, and that might not be a bad thing. He is 3 as well, so he's got a little bit more life experience than Autumn does too. So maybe he'll be able to lend her a helping paw in getting along in this world here. But definitely keep an eye out for the next episode coming soon here. We'll be running this series pretty rapid fire until we play through Autumn's story here, just to check out the injuries and get a better look at them. But, you know, we are getting kind of low on sleep. However, we may want to try and get a quick hunt in before we actually go to bed here. I'll have to see how that goes, but we will be doing that in the next episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay, over and out.